Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about something that's been kind of like on my mind, kind of bothering me almost a little bit. Atrioc. You remember that guy?
Cool. I had an experience that I've never had before and probably will never have again, where girl, a girl came up to me and started crying because of taking a photo, and I was like, "Lady, I'm a marketing manager at a tech company."
The guy who headlined all over the place for basically being the worst fucking dude in the world because he decided to start the revolution of AI porn on the internet, essentially. Basically, he was looked at as the guy that was spearheading the entire organization. And he got taken down for it a year ago. His friends pretty much threw him under the bus almost. Kind of thing, yeah. And they still don't make content with him. And it's been a long time. It's been over a year. And he's made drastic changes forward, especially in the area that he made mistakes in. It seems as though the internet has pretty much forgiven him, except for his friends, who, I mean, it's fucked up. Because let me be honest. The way I see it is that the man didn't make any mistakes other than how he decided to apologize for it. The man should have just not apologized and moved on with it. Stop bringing attention to it. Why are you bringing your wife into the room to explain it? Dude, everybody gets off sometimes. It wasn't, and this is the craziest part. Ludwig, his girlfriend QT Cinderella, she was the one that got so pissed off about it, which made everybody, go after Atrioc. And he wasn't even looking at her, as far as we know. Because, so basically what happened is he tabbed out of his browser, and he alluded to a deep fake website that had images of other streamers on it. And one of the images on his tab thing was Pokimane that people were able to decipher. And so people were able to basically get from that it's streamers that he's looking at. He came out with a response where he basically said that he was clicking around at 3 a.m, got curious, clicked in. The crazy part about it was that you needed to actually put in credit card information for this website. So it seems as though, maybe he went a little far, right? Whatever. The thing is that people have gone into this website since, and they found that Cutie Cinderella was on there, as well as other images of other streamers that he was apparently friends with or whatever. But that doesn't mean he was doing anything to those images, right? So I don't know. I just find it weird that people are, deciding to just treat this guy like complete dirtbag whenever he hasn't really done anything wrong. And the thing is over the past year or so, he's done big strides in helping the deep fake thing. In fact, he helped QT Cinderella to take down that website that was the one that, and plenty of other websites that he had popularized, I guess is the word that you can say. And that's exactly what they want to take him down for, was because he apparently popularized this shit, which, fuck off. This AI stuff has been popularized for a while. It wasn't him, okay? People have been watching that shit, okay? It wasn't him, okay? So, I don't know. It's generally, I find it stupid. And I wouldn't have ever apologized for it. Shit, I'm allowed to do whatever I want in the privacy of my space. Like, from the bottom of my heart, if my friend was to see some shit like that, I mean, he would have to talk to me, and we would have it between us. If he forgave me, then that's between me and him. The internet can fuck themselves. Like, what? Like, who cares? So the fact is Ludwig has came out and said that he has forgiven him or whatever, and that they still talk, but he won't make content with them, which is what I find odd. It's like, you don't cancel him except for when it comes to content. Like, you're down to be friends with them, but you won't help him progress at all. And you're kind of hindering him a little bit, because it's like he has this stigma around his name, which you could very well help and build him out of it. It's been enough time, but you guys just don't. And there has been like a recent thing that happened with this stream that Ludwig was doing, where he was playing Valorant and a random chatter or whatever was in his game and basically decided to ask him a couple questions regarding Atrioc, and this was his response.
Hey Ludwig,
What?
have you talked to Brandon since you watched Deepfake with your girlfriend?
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dude, honest to God, that was a really
Yeah?
weird thing to say to another human that you've never talked to before.
That's true, but here we
So
are.
why did you say it?
Because I have
What did
the
you hope the
ability
answer would
to-
be? Did you care?
Yeah, I did care. I
Wait, what are
wonder.
you
I
talking
Did
wonder
you think
about
that
your
was an
friendship with
appropriate way
Brandon.
to word it if you cared? Do you think that was like a normal thing to say to a human if that you cared?
I could say,
Guys,
Have
You
you
could
talked
say it
to
a lot
Brandon?
better. Yeah, you could say it a lot better. How would you say it if you had to say it better? Like, how would you rephrase it if you wanted to say it better?
I'm glad that we're workshopping this, Ludwig.
How would you say it?
Have you talked to Brandon since the incident?
Yeah, that would be a normal thing to say, right?
Last player standing.
That's good. You're getting better.
Thank you, Ludwig. I appreciate it.
Spike planted.
I'm 28. I don't have to hang out with kids. I'm a 28-year-old man. I can just play Balatro. I don't care about my RR. I don't need to mute up and dry.
Yeah, so basically people are starting to finally ask him about it. Like, dude, because it's been a long enough time of a silence. People wouldn't troll him about this shit if they just moved past it. Like, what we're doing now is we're hanging on to it and hindering there. And now people are getting curious. It's been a long time. And now we're wondering, like, are you guys ever going to make content again? Is he kicked off of Off-Brand? Is he gone? Like, we need more information. It's been a long time. I feel like he's been castrized enough, or whatever the word I'm looking for is, and it's time, like, give the guy a fucking break. And multiple publications had been coming out with stories at the time that were basically, helping fuel the fire and creating cancel culture and whatever. And we have like things like this that pop up where Atrioc steps down over explicit deepfake scandal, wants to cover legal fees for victims, which is very, very nice of him. I mean, cover legal fees for people. And then we have people on Reddit have been asking about it. Are Ludwig and Atrioc still friends? And yeah, they've been hanging out off stream. They haven't collabed because he cares more about making sure his friend was okay. I personally think he just doesn't want the heat drama of public collabs just yet. That is exactly how I feel about it. That's what it seems like to me. It seems like he just kind of wants to, shy away from the drama. Maybe the brand is important because that's what Ludwig has been talking about. He's been talking about wanting to build something for the future because he doesn't want to stream forever. And maybe that's what they're going for. It just seems like odd because personally, I actually was an Atrioc fan before Ludwig. I've ever found Ludwig. I watched the Hitman stuff, and I was into it. So to see like him hindered and stuff like that, because he's a great creator, it kind of sucks. And I wish that his friends would kind of help him out more. Like they got what they needed out of him, and they seem like they kind of don't care, and it's sad. We have Ludwig a year ago talking about the situation here, which it's been a year and he hasn't talked about it much except for that little clip that I showed you. And so we're just stuck in this situation where, who's to say? I mean, come on. Anyways, Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys would like, subscribe. Obviously, I'm new here and I'm just getting started. I want to pump out a lot of content. I want to, get shit going. Thanks for tuning in. Later.